Hey there, in this video I'm going to teach you how you can create these audiences of people who have already proven to engage with your content and actually take this group of people to create ads specifically towards them for lower costs and actually create lookalike audiences so that you can find people very similar to those who have already proven to like your page and engage with your content. So the easiest way to do this is through the asset library. If you're in your Facebook audience manager, all you got to do is go to the assets tab on the little drop down here. So you'll do the asset library, over to assets, and then audiences. And once this loads, all you need to do is you'll see there's an audience tab up at the top. If you click create audience, what you're going to do is select custom audience. And after that, you have a lot of choices here. For this instance, we're going to use your Facebook fans, the people who have engaged with your fan page. So what we're going to select is engagement, and we're going to go to Facebook page. And what you're going to do is include people who meet any of the following criteria. You're going to select your page. After that, what you can do is what you ideally want to do is lower this because you want it to be fresh people. So instead of having a full year's worth of people, if you cut it down to maybe the last 30 days, you'll have everyone who engaged with your page. And what you can do here, you can set up different custom audiences for each of these, which is what I actually recommend you do. You can have anyone who visited your page, people who engaged with any post or ad. This is very good for retargeting stuff. People who clicked any call to action. This, if you set one of these up and then do a lookalike audience for that, that's going to be very beneficial for you because you'll be able to target people who are most likely to click on call to actions. You can do this for the many chat bots, people who've saved your post. Instead of overwhelming you right now, we're just going to start off with the easiest thing, which is everyone who engaged with your page. The next thing we're going to do is name this audience. I use the page name and then just engage with page 30 day, just so I personally know. I'm going to click create audience. You're going to do the exact same thing. And the next thing you want to do is there's the next steps here. You'll click this top one, find new people similar to your existing users. All you're going to do is select a location. For me, I always target the United States. That's just where all of my buyers are. You can do whatever you want. I recommend the US because they love spending money. Audience size, what I like to do, and I've found to be the most effective, is 1%. These are the people who are the most likely to be similar to people who have already engaged with your page. And the cool thing is, all you gotta do is click create audience. And after that, you'll see that the availability says updating audience. And this will take a little while depending on how many people have interacted with your page. So you're, go grab a coffee or water or beer or whatever you drink and come back in a little bit. But while we're waiting, I'm going to set up another audience just to show you another one that you should also set up. So we'll do create audience just like before, custom audience. I'm going to do engagement once again from a Facebook page. And instead of everyone who engaged with your page, I'm going to go people who engaged with any post or ad. Let's do people who clicked any call to action button. And we'll change this again to 30 days just so it's more targeted so that people aren't seeing something a year down the road from when you were trying to advertise to them. So we'll name the page audience name again. So I have call to action, click, 30 day. There's just people who clicked any call to action button in the last 30 days. We'll create an audience and we'll do the same thing. We'll create a lookalike for this as well. The way you're going to use these audiences, look at that, I can't even spell. The way you're going to use these audiences is you will set up different ad sets for these audiences. You don't want to bunch them all together because the copy, the words, and the description that you're using for people who have already engaged with your page, they're a little familiar with you, that is going to be different than the people who are completely cold. It's just like attending a party. When you see someone at a party that you know the language you talk to them is going to be a little different than the language of someone that you're just meeting for the first time. Instead of being like, oh, hey, what's up, man? It's good to see you. How's the kids? All that. You'll say, oh, hello, I am Chris. It's great to meet you. I like cryptocurrency. I like cheese, like whatever you happen to be talking about at the time. But that's it for this video. If you have any questions, be sure to let me know, and I'll see you guys in the next video.